Okay. Greetings.
Used to it. Lady Saskia will defeat Henselt and make Vergen her capital.
You don't know that, but she could grant us market rights.
You shit for brains, all of yous. You'll sooner meet the axe than see market rights. People, get a hold of yourselves. Just pray we survive this war.
It's a waste of words.
Strangers, more strangers.
Greetings!
Greetings!
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
I think I've heard of ants.
Eat his balls!
Rest.
How can I help?
I'd like to play that.
So, I won!
I want.
How can I help? I won! How can I help?
I'd like to play.
I won! How can I? So. I won! How can I?
You what?
I'll take
Too good for me.
Try the head.
Might do.
Look, another one. You let one human in, and in no time, you've got a swarm. Aye.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, milady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael. Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers, here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army. brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Iorveth to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Iorveth stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay, you killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwen's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking. I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Where will we find immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find. What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Don't let the dog back.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
This must be the first revolt ever.
We can't feed ourselves nor fortify our walls with rebel slogans alone. But rest easy. Stennis and the nobles won't get a single order from us. Though, of course, the prince is just weak.
I'm sure his motivations are pure, and he'll do it How are things?
Everyone awaits the battle. Some pray, others drink. Zoltan and Yarpan are chasing peasants around. Yorveth's warriors are trying to be inconspicuous. So I'd feel better if they crawled up the devil's arse and just...
How long have you been up?
My predecessor was killed 3 years ago. I was one of his advisors. I knew my way round the circus. So I volunteered to manage things. No one opposed me. Mostly I deal with trade and taxes, and I organize assorted matters.
I'd like to play...
Shall we? Have to raise. Here you went.
Aren't you gonna ask for...
You're too good.
Hello, Chief.
I wouldn't mind a closer look at your...
I'd like to play...
Shall we? You may know how to wave those...
Time will tell.
I wouldn't mind a cloak.
I'd like to...
Shall we? You may know how to...
Time will...
I wouldn't mind a... I wouldn't mind it.
At your service. Hello, Chief.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
I'd like to play.
Shall we? You may know how to wave the...
Time will.
I wouldn't mind a cloak.
I'd like to...
Shall we?
You may know how...
Time.
I wouldn't mind.
I'd like...
Shall we? You may know how to... I wouldn't mind.
I'd like...
You must be an...
I'd like something besides coin.
I suppose...
Got any meteorite steel?
Aye.
It's meteorite steel, not bloomers or garter belts.
Meteorite steel comes in several varieties depending on the nature of the element it's saturated with and the depth of that saturation. The elements dye the ore different colors. For instance, fire dyes the ore red, and red meteorite, well, you work it differently. You heat and hammer form it differently. You understand now?
Mm-hmm. Sure you're just the blacksmith's helper?
Want anything, or are you just going to stand there and wonder?
Red meteorite. Dangerous.
Be my guest.
A design for a purple comet ore brazier?
A what?
Nothing. I'll be going.
I wouldn't mind a cloak. I wouldn't mind it.
I must talk to you, Witcher.
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Ioveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Ah, you've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard... How can I help? How can I...
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Ah, you've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women.
There goes the piece, eh?
Strangers, more strangers.
It's a waste of words.
Oh, a witcher.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Ah, you've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women. Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings. Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone! On me!
I'll gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
and tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
Why are you dwarves fighting for Saskia?
If I had a knack for business, I'd be sitting on my arse in my own inn, not giving a shit for this war. And what's my trade? Axe swinging. That's what. And if I could get killed, I'd rather know what I'm risking my neck for.
The woman's cuckoo, ready to spit in the Emperor's face even. But I have to admit, she knows all about warcraft. And damn it, she's right. Free Vergen, no matter if you're a dwarf, man, or mangy elf.
Do you hear him, Zigrin? Down in the elves already. And I bet he wouldn't sniff at 30 additional archers in battle.
Ever heard of a unit called the Dun Banner? Apparently they left their standard behind during the last war. I need to find it if I'm to lift the curse.
Aye. The standard lies in a crypt with those of the unit who perished here.
Where's this crypt?
Not the easiest place to find. Turn right past the market and look for a passage carved right through the rocks. That'll lead you to a valley filled with tombs and crypts.
To the fallen!
Have you ever heard of a band called the Dwarven Immortal?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Sky.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortal. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Verger itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed? That's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance that this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Good thing you're here.
I'm no...
I know.
Yonder?
Good.
Writing a sonnet?
Better than that. I'm...
No.
Listen. May those who dream of free... Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall we venture? Like it?
It rhymes.
All right.
My memory's coming back. It's just bits and pieces so far, but I can...
What have you remembered?
The voyage. An endless trek south. I was following Yennefer in the wild hunt. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through. I finally pressed a man for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of drowners in rot fields. No one mentioned the wild hunt.
Did you catch up to the hunt?
I don't know.
Got anything you can...
I'm looking. You once mentioned some of them.
I believe I said they could exist, and they'd be old. I don't know any, but...
One thing's for sure.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should...
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chickens.
Letho is responsible for 2 registers.
Is that so?
Witchers don't step into them. I don't like the principles that govern the work murdering king solves.
Let's say you...
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want to be.
You have a tendency to go from one extreme to...
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most noble.
I try to take an...
Yet you've joined... You have...
I'm on Vergen's side.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen...
I just want to make sure that woman named Vergen does...
Let me see if I understand your position correctly.
Whenever I see that stupid romantic spark in your eyes...
Oh, screw you and your help.
I hope you're right. My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both.
Triss? Yennefer?
First off, we have no idea.
True. You seem to have two women when in...
Their kind doesn't die easily.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about it. Iorveth seems to...
Everyone changes here.
I'm not sure I find them hard to...
You're an idiot. Saskia is giving Iorveth a chance. If he uses it well, that's the least of it. If he plays his card...
I suppose you're right. A free state in the pond.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child.
Iorveth...
Everyone...
Let me tell you about the woman who
You
fell
hugged
from
a
the
bear or what?
You've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women.
It's very unusual.
What would be unusual is if you return home sober for once. You won't trick anybody around.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
You hugged a bear or what?
I've heard enough of flying women.
It's very unusual.
What would be unusual is if you return home sober for once. You won't trick anybody around.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
You've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women.
It's very unusual.
Don't try anything.
My pentacles intrigue you?
Indeed. I'd like to see them up close.
Let's start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia. Why the surprised face? I heard about you in school. Whether you like it or not, you're a hero of contemporary history and of the love stories we read beneath our blankets.
You studied at Aretusa?
Yes, though I'm still to finish my potion and fetish internship, which is why I'm here.
And you're doing it under Philippa Eilhart's watchful eye. Any way I can help you?
Help from a hero of our readers? I'd be grateful. The locals are reluctant to...
Let's see what I can do.
I'll say it again. Humans are strange. Greetings.
What's the rush?
We repair armor.
Right. Not just.
You don't say.
And they say.
So it's really haunted.
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement. Turns out it was just my wife getting cold.
Oh, another traveller. From where?
From Temeria.
Had it at... So,
Business.
just what I thought.
A witcher.
Well, well.
We solve problems.
Oh, I have a problem.
Did you find his entrails strewn on the portal? Because those are...
Hello?
Greetings. Greetings.
Don't bump your woman.
And you trust the girl? I don't think we'll get through this in one piece.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can. Greetings. Windblade. Greetings. Greetings. Have strength.
I've killed Rivians before. Nothing to it. Hello there.
You enlisting? Greetings.
Nice ponytail.
Greetings, Gwynblade. Anything new about Letho?
No, but I wager he's somewhere on the other side of the fog. I can feel it.
You haven't had a chance to explain yourself. Your alliance with Letho. This is a good time.
I suppose I owe it to you, Geralt. I don't know who they are exactly, nor who they're working for. I met Letho 2 months ago. He had escaped his pursuers in Edirn, found me and suggested we trade services. Our scouts and forest hideaways in exchange for the heads of Foltest and Henselt. A good offer to begin with that only became better when we revealed only part of our secrets. It then turned out that Letho was not alone. Serret and orcs were meant to kill Henselt. My warriors were to help them. As you know, this never came to pass.
Tell me about this Dwan for whom the Scoia'tael are ready to do battle.
Saskia. She's no Dwan. Certainly not like the others. You've seen her. I doubt I need to explain.
She's fighting for a Pontar Valley for dwarves, elves...
I may only be a warrior, but I'm no fool. This is the best we can hope for now.
I once met another Scoia'tael leader.
Yavin. I knew him. He had beautiful dreams and desperately wanted me to share them. Asked the same of you, I heard.
You know a lot about me.
I try to know as much as I can. About everyone.
I'm a witcher.
Perhaps that is the correct attitude. Let things... It's worse if we then wonder...
I try to avoid that. Decisions should...
How is it that we're on...
Things change. Today I have different... What could Philippa want? Why does she care?
Like all sorceresses, she likes to dabble in politics.
Quite a one-sided opinion. All... No.
Shades of grey, I think. I have no illusions about mages. You know the fate which the Queen of the Valley of Flowers reserved. Enid Anglina, known also as Francesca Finderbear, another sorceress. In exchange for the creation of an Alvan kingdom in Dol Blathanna, she sent the Scoia'tael to be butchered, while attacking Nilfgaard's foes from the rear. She had a chance to call it off. She could have opposed the Emperor of Nilfgaard and summoned the squirrels to defend the Valley of Flowers.
Why didn't she?
In the name of a higher purpose. That's why we became bandits after the war. That's why elves are dying. Our young... And that's why I cannot trust...
Have you ever been to the...
Dol Blathanna is nothing more than a vassal state of the Nilfgaard. It's another in a string of painful lessons. But a free... It's been 5 years since the kingdom was established in Dol Blathanna. A dozen or so. It's no longer the Valley of Flowers. It's the Valley of Sterile Elders.
I'd love to see you tell Francesca that. Roach could be on the other side of the fog.
In that case, I'll finally get him. I came close in Flotsam.
Been after him for a while?
Ever since he became leader of the Blue Stripes. During his first mission as commander, he ambushed one of my units, cut it down to the last elf. Surprised me for the first and last time. I've been more cautious since then.
You do realize that a dozen others will replace him when he's gone. Possibly dirtier foes, possibly worse.
Better to have a known enemy, you say? That doesn't apply to Vernon. A more determined demon has never walked upon this earth. The longer he is active, the better he gets. I must put an end to it.
So it's a personal matter. Vengeance.
The safety of the Scoia'tael demands his death.
I notice there's no Temerian emblem in your collection.
We should not claim...
You think you can repel him?
No.
What do you mean, no?
The fortifications and dwarven devices are simply not enough to hold off the Kedwen.
What do you plan to do?
You'll see. One thing I can
Everything all right?
Kedmill.
Greetings. What are you doing out here this late?
Thinking
About what?
about the approaching fight.
As long as the mist of wraiths is up, there won't be a fight.
I ponder something else. We women must leave the shadows. When fighting, we're equal to men, but off the battlefield.
I'm not sure I...
Were I the best strategist and the bravest warrior, they still wouldn't give me an army to lead.
You're an exception. Not many women should...
They do, Witcher, but they say nothing as they feel.
I'm a witcher, a freak. I'm a sensation wherever... It won't be easy, but you...
A worthy endeavor in...
Nice ponytail.
I'm watching you. Nobody wants you here.
Greetings!
I've killed Rivians before. I got a serious career. From one of your vest lads, eh? Thought we had a basilisk in the basement. Turns out it was just my wife getting cold.
Oh, the eminent Philippa Eilhart. We'd best erect a monument to commemorate her.
Thanks for the help.
Silly cunt.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Ah, you've told that story.
Place is
1,000
busy like
times.
never
Busy
before.
like never before. How can I help?
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Ah, you've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women.
It was very unusual.
What would be unusual is if you return home sober for once. You won't trick me into buying you around. Greetings.
A dwarf's a dwarf, and no bandit will ever...
So, you thought it over?
I wouldn't mind it.
I don't know. What's to consider?
I wouldn't mind.
Elves?
I wouldn't mind.
Yours is different.
I wouldn't.
Remember?
Honesty. I didn't say that.
I need more time.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind it.
Beautifully crafted, may a chinchilla piss on you. What's this? Clad in hues of green. Don't try anything.
I don't have an...
I got a serious...
From one of your vessels.
We thought we had a basilisk in the basement. basilisk in the basement. Turns out it was just my wife getting cold.
Oh, the eminent Philippa Eilhard. A monument to commemorate her visit.
Silly cunt thinks 100 years is a long time.
Long by human reckoning, and Lady Philippa is a learned sorceress to boot.
One more reason not to send your kids to school.
Hello, Witcher.
I had a dream. We were mining up at the face of the drive like you knew.
Oh,